This is Maria from changing-river.com, and today I have an exercise to show you that you're already an evaluator. So a lot of times in the nonprofit world, people get caught into a trap of thinking that evaluation is a really specialized field and it's something that an average person can't do without a lot of specialized training. And to a large extent, that's not really true. In fact, we all do a lot of evaluation types of thinking every day of our lives. So if you think about deciding whether you want to go see a movie or not, or telling other people if they should see a movie or not, how do you figure that out? How do you decide what's good to eat or what isn't, or what type of a product you want to buy and which one you don't? Well, the answer is you do some type of evaluation without even realizing it. So to illustrate, I am going to use a product that we're all pretty familiar with, the chocolate chip cookie. Okay, and this exercise was developed by Hallie Preskel, so I want to give her full credit for this, and I will link to a PDF of this in the notes to this video. But if you think about even something as simple as choosing what type of a chocolate chip cookie you're going to buy, you have to do some types of evaluation. Okay, so now in a previous video, I talked about how evaluation is measuring progress towards a goal. So we need a goal for today. So I'm going to say that our goal is maximum cookie enjoyment. Okay, now what sort of criteria can we choose for deciding which cookie we're going to enjoy the most? Okay, so for me, the most important thing about a chocolate chip cookie is the number of chocolate chips. Okay, so let's say, we'll just call that number of chocolate chips. I think I spelled chocolate wrong, but that's okay. Another thing might be sweetness of the chip, or of the cookie, how it tastes, so the sweetness level. So you might want it really sweet, you might want it not so sweet. Another thing is texture. So is it chewy, is it crispy? So texture. If you're a little more health conscious, you might think about how many calories are in each cookie. That might affect your enjoyment. And if you're watching your budget, as we all are in the nonprofit world, you might look at the cost per cookie. Okay? So we've got 5 criteria here. That we can begin to use to evaluate our cookies. Okay, so how do we go about measuring these? So now I have 2 cookies here. This one is a national brand that you're probably all familiar with, and this one is a store brand. So it's a little hard to see on camera, but I'm going to give the chip density measurement to the national brand. I think it has quite a few more chips in it. The texture, okay, so the national brand is a crisp cookie and the store brand is a chewy. Now I personally like chewy better, so I'm going to give that to the store brand. Calories. So I looked this up ahead of time, and the national brand has 110 calories per 2 cookies, while the store brand has 130. So national wins for fewest. Still a lot, but that's all right. Cost. The store brand was about 70 cents cheaper for the same amount, so we'll go with store brand here. And sweetness, there's really only one way to figure that out, and that's to sample. So So, store brand, good. National brand, not quite as sweet. Okay, so we're going to give that to the store brand. Okay, so what do we end up with after going through this very brief exercise? So we've got our goal, we've got the criteria towards meeting our goal, we've compared 2 types of cookies, and the store brand is superior in 3 out of the 5. So I think we have to give maximum cookie enjoyment to the store brand. So what does this show us? Okay, this shows us that in the background of our minds, we're doing this kind of thing all the time. And in the nonprofit world, evaluation is just about making this conscious and deliberate and oriented towards your program goals. So take this exercise back to your staff, go through it, have some fun with it, and then think about how you can apply this to one of your programs. Get really clear on what your program goal is, get really clear on the criteria you can use to measure progress towards that goal, and get to it. And if you have any questions, I'm always happy to help. You can contact me at changing-river.com. I hope this is helpful. Leave comments for me, leave questions, and I will be back soon with another video. Thanks for listening.